What's up, guys? George Domanian, and don't worry, my eyes are on the road, even though I am driving. But I got a story for you, and well, about 3 years ago, I started working in it with a direct sale. I started my business working with a direct sales company, and I remember I went out, I joined a networking group, and I started going out, really putting my best show forth. I was giving presentation after presentation, and I wasn't making any sales. I wasn't selling any memberships for this company. And so 2 months went by, and I didn't literally make one cent. I remember I was showing up to, these professional business networking events wearing a suit and tie, and I was putting in a lot of work, and all of a sudden on the third month, within about 2 week period, I made 10 sales. I sold 10 memberships, and I remember I was just so excited. And all of a sudden, I remember I got this email from this lady, one of the ladies that I'd sold a membership to, and she emailed me back, and she said she had received her products and stuff like that, for what she had ordered, and she didn't like anything. She said she emailed and said she was really disappointed in the quality, and that she wanted to cancel her membership immediately, and she wanted to return everything. And I remember seeing that email, reading that, and that was just like killed me. I mean, it was just like spear to the chest. And I remember I literally went into my room. I went underneath my bed sheets, and it just crushed me. And I remember, I don't know how long I stayed in the bed for, but for a while. I think the rest of the day I was literally out of commission. I mean, I was just done. And, I'm pretty sure I went to the, bar that night, probably had some drinks. I just, I just was really not emotionally strong at that point in my life. And it affected me. I remember for about a week or so. And I remember that would happen. I would make sales and I would experience that. And when those types of things would happen, how bad it would hurt. And so fast forward, I'm actually not even with that with that company anymore. And I today, and fast forward today's life, I own 3 businesses that I run. And last week I had a phenomenal week. It was actually a record-breaking week for me in business in all 3 of my businesses. I have a wedding business, a notary business, and I'm also a health and nutrition coach. And in my wedding business, I booked a little over, I think it was about 12 weddings last week, which, I don't even pay for a dime of advertising, just attracted all these wedding opportunities to me. I also had a record-breaking week in my notary business, and at the very same time, I had a record-breaking amount of new clients that I signed up as new clients to become new, onto my nutritional cleansing program. But last week, something interesting also really happened. Near the end of the week, some guy had reached out to me and through social media, and he wanted to learn about my nutritional cleansing program. He wanted to learn about my nutritional coaching program to help transform his health and everything. So we talked on the phone, had a good conversation, and he told me everything that he wanted to get started with. I recommended some products and some things to get started with, and wrote out his game plan, his goals, and everything like that. Was get him all set up, writing up, collecting all his information, and so forth. And after we got off the phone, I went to process everything, and sure enough, all the information that he had given me was fake. His credit card number, everything, it bounced back, and I called him back. I got the fuck you button. If you don't know what that is, it's when you call someone and it rings like twice, and it goes right to voicemail. I only called one time. I left the voicemail, and then I went to Facebook. I was going to send him a message, but I see he had already literally deleted me as a friend on Facebook. So I didn't even wait. Within 10 seconds, I just walked out the door. This was actually Friday, I think about like 6 o'clock or so, or something like that. 10 seconds after that happened, I walked out the door. I went to dinner. I had a great dinner. By the time I got to dinner, I had forgotten about it. I didn't even think about it. I haven't even thought about it until right now. It just popped into my head randomly. And my message for you really, guys, is this, is that one of the key characteristics that I mean, there's a lot of different characteristics, but one thing that I've really noticed about a lot of people that are really successful in business and particularly in the field of entrepreneurship and so forth is that they're very emotionally resilient. That, like in the beginning, when I talked about how when I got rejected, you know, when I got that email from that lady, how it messed me up so bad. As I kept persisting in business and sales and so forth, eventually got to the point where it didn't mess me up for, you know, a whole week. It only messed me up for a couple of days. And then it got down to the point where, you know, it only affected me for a day. And then it got to the point where it only affected me for a couple of hours. And now it's gotten down to the point where, you know, when I get rejection or if I have somebody that does something that happened to me last Friday, it literally affects me for about a millisecond, and then I'm moving on to the next thing. Because you just get to the point where you just can't afford to let a bad moment affect your whole life and affect your whole day and your whole month and so forth. And that's something that, you know, I know there's a specific saying, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's something like, God bless those who have thick skin. And it's meaning that the thicker the skin that you have, the more shit that you can put up with, the more successful you'll be able to be in life. And it doesn't mean that you can't be, you know, be a robot and be inhumane. I mean, I watched The Lion King like a week or two ago with my daughter, and it brought me to tears. So, you know, I'm still an emotional guy. Emotions are just part of life, but you have to get to the point where you don't let your emotions run you. You run the day. You know, you run your life. You don't. Whenever something all of a sudden you and your girlfriend break up or something like that you're out of commission for a month. You know, the next month you're getting drunk every night at the bar. You know, you're totally lost in the sauce. All your dreams are put on the put under the rug until you can feel that pain, but just don't let it control your life. Keep moving forward. And if you can keep doing that, just, you know, when things happen, just take them, move forward. It's okay to get upset for a second, but just keep moving forward, one foot after the other, and you'll find that you just have a lot more success in your life, and eventually you'll get better at it. You'll literally just develop what I like to call emotional resilience, where you become the master of your emotions rather than your emotions becoming the master of you. Because a lot of people live their whole lives being run by their emotions. When everything is going great, that's when they're excited. You know, but then when things aren't going great, then they're in the tank and they're at the bar and they're, you know, and they're just, you know, everything. But the true test of a man or a woman is when things aren't going great. How do you handle that? Do you still keep persisting and moving forward when you go through a lot of rejection, when you get some returns on your sales or things like that, or you get a bounced credit card or something like that, or do you tank? So just a quick message for you guys. If you're in business, entrepreneurs, you're going to go through that. If you haven't experienced any of these types of things yet, you definitely will. Just know that it's normal, and if you can keep persisting and moving forward, eventually you'll get better at it. You'll develop that thicker skin, and a lot of great things will happen for you in your life. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any comments or anything like that, feel free to comment, and I will respond back to you. Until next time, see ya.